iFILM, London. iFILM, London.
This is Kugan Cassius for iFILM London. I'm in Liverpool here. With me I've got the new British lightweight champion, Derry Mathews. Derry, how are you?
I'm good, mate. I'm happy to be here, actually.
Yeah. We're at the press conference for Tony Bellew and Danny McIntosh. But I want to start with you. Let's just say how it is, Derry. You did upset the odds the other day because a lot of people did not give you a chance in that fight, and you produced a brilliant 6 rounds, to take that title off Crawler.
Yeah, no, I don't think anyone gave me a chance apart from myself and my team around me, my coach and my management team, Stephen Vaughan, and my coach Danny Vaughan and Paul Weir. They believed in me. I believed in myself. My family believed in me, and my close friends believed in me. And I wouldn't have took the fight if it didn't. I think I could beat Anthony Crawler, and I know how good he is, and I know how good I am. And as I said to everyone, the right Derry Mathews turns up, the right Derry Mathews will win. And I thought to beat Anthony at his own game. I might have surprised a few with them tactics, but the tactics was to go and give it to him for the first 8 rounds, and then we believed that he wouldn't still be there anyway. But I got the job done earlier, and I'm delighted with the performance.
I want to talk about the 3rd round because obviously you scored a great knockdown in the 3rd round. And did you think it could have been all over in that little spell there? Yeah,
it could have been, but it proved how fit he was and how good of a fighter he is. I mean, I've got a lot of respect for Anthony, apart from out of the boxing ring as well, and I've got a lot of respect for his team. And he's a great fighter. He's a proven fighter, but I just believed I was better on the night. I was a lot stronger. I'm a lot bigger for lightweight than he is, and and the better man won. And there's been a lot of talks about he wants rematches and stuff like this, but there's not a rematch in the contract. They give me the contract and there's not a rematch clause in it, so why should I go and fight him again? Why should I go over all ground? I don't need Anthony Crawler. Anthony Crawler needs me, so it's down to my management team to sort me a new fight.
Obviously, before this fight, there was some talk that you could retire soon. Obviously, you couldn't be further away from that now, I should imagine.
Yeah, and I think I've done that just to put a bit of pressure on myself, and and to make me a bit more hungrier. I moved away from my family and everyone. I went to live in Scotland for 8 weeks, and I done an excellent camp. I teamed back up with me old trainer Danny Vaughan, who I believed he could get me to be the best I've ever been in, and he did do that, and it worked. I've changed a few things in training. We had the better sparring partners. We got involved with better opposition in sparring and stuff. So I enjoyed it, and I've proved that I'm #1 at lightweight in Britain we're holding the British title. I mean, there's Ricky Burns out there, Kevin Mitchell, John Murray, Gavin Rees. There's loads of good big fights out there for me, but I've got to take one step at a time, and as I said before, I'll leave it down to my management team to plan the future for me.
Yeah, you mentioned that division. Obviously, it's one of the strongest domestic divisions there is in the country, with the likes of still like John Murray and guys like that. So, there's fights there for a long time for you, isn't there? If you want to obviously keep moving up from this British title.
Yeah, there is, and it just needs addressing now by my management team to what path to go on. So I'll leave that to Stephen Vaughan Jr., who's guided me right through. I've stuck with him and he's stuck by me. He's given me everything what he said he was going to deliver. He's proved he can do that, and and I'm delighted. So I'm not only here to call anyone out or to say I want to fight him or him or whatever, but I'll take one fight at a time. Whoever they put in front of me, I'll be ready to blow them away.
I pitched an idea on Twitter a few weeks ago about a lightweight Super 6 involving the top 6 lightweights in the country. What do you think about that?
I think that's one of the best ideas I've ever heard. To tell you the truth, it'd be brilliant, because I think lightweight's the hardest division out there at the moment, and also super bantam's a very good way to be involved in. But the lightweight one is absolutely bouncing, and if we could do a Super 6, it'd be great. We've got one from each area around Britain, so it will be exciting.
Yeah. So if it does happen, obviously we can refer back to this video as my idea.
It was your idea, yeah. I mean, and it'd be good for the boxing fans, not just for the fighters, but for the fans around Britain and who deserve it. They're the paying public. They pay good money to come and watch every fight, and without them, we wouldn't be where we are today.
Of course, that's exactly right. I just want to respond to some Twitter things that were written after your fight with regarding the Smiths being in the corner of Anthony Crawler and them being Scousers, but also them being gym mates to Anthony Crawler. What do you see it? How do you take this?
They're his gym mates, you know what I mean? They're going to stick by his gym mates. If my gym mate was fighting one of them, I'd want my gym mate to win because, you know, you're a team. But there's been like a bit of needle because obviously my coach used to train the Smith brothers. But, you know, I just worry about myself. Let them get on with what they got to get on with. They've got good kids ahead of them and I wish them all the luck in the world. And I wish them, as I said, all the luck in the world and hope they can go on to bigger and better things for themselves and for the city of Liverpool.
But like I said, if they train with Collar and they know, Collar every day, they're with him every day, they're entitled to be in his corner, surely.
Exactly, that's why I'm taking nothing away. You know, they were there and Joe has all his fighters with all his boxers in the ring and, you know, so I've got no issue with that. I knew what I had to do on the night. I knew I was going to get in there and he was going to have a good team behind him, which he has. He's got a good coach and he's got a good assistant. So, you know, I've just got to, you know, I've got to move on with my career, let them move on with their career and let them worry about what they've got to worry about and I'll worry what I've got to worry about.
Your next fight, ideally, would you like just, not an easy defence, because there's not going to be an easy defence for you, but would you want to jump straight into like facing one of the other 5 we mentioned? I'm
just going to leave that to my management team, leave that to Stephen Vaughan and Danny Vaughan and Paul Weir. Let them decide who I fight. At the end of the day, there's no easy fight in this game, and lightweight at the moment is the proven way to be in. And you know, so I'll just take one fight at a time. I'm not calling out anyone. I'm not here to do that. I'm a true fighter. I'm a true champion, and you know, I'll move on to bigger and better things, hopefully in the next 12 months.
All right, well, Derry Mathews, thank you very much for talking to iFILM London. It's the first time we've managed to get you on here. I did try after your defeat to Marcelli to get you to be part of iFILM Liverpool.
Yeah, you'd have tried, but you know, I was a bit upset. I was a bit bruised.
No, I know you.
Bruised and battered, but I'm happy to have done it, and it's finally out the way. No,
that's fine. That's no problem. There's going to be loads more, so there's nothing out of the way, Derry.
This is the start, mate. This is just the start. Start of bigger things.
Right. Well, like I said, congratulations, and like I said, we look forward to Tony Bellew's fight now on Friday.
Oh, I can't wait for it. You know, Tony's a close friend away from the boxing game. He's a great fighter. The whole of Liverpool love him. Whether you're red or blue, you've got to get behind him because the man's a spectacular fighter. He's a world-class proven fighter. He proved that when he boxed cleverly, which I thought he won, and a lot of people in Britain thought he won. So for everyone who's watching this, if they can get behind him and let's get him back up there to where he belongs, and I believe that he's been a world champion, a massive world champion.
McIntosh will come to fight, won't he?
McIntosh he's a good fighter, he's a game fighter. He'll come and Tony knows that. He's got an excellent team behind him who aren't soft. He's got an excellent set of lads who look after him, and they're not soft. They know what McIntosh has got, but does McIntosh know what Tony Bellew's got? That's the big question, and a lot of us know what he's got, and let's see if McIntosh can handle it on fight night.
Well, let's hope it delivers a classic. All right, Derry Mathews, thank you very much for talking to iFILM London.
Cheers, thank you.
This is Kugan Cassius with Derry Mathews here for iFILM London. Thank you very much.
iFILM London. iFILM London. iFILM.